Huh?
If you could just pick an instrument to play, what would you play, Terrence?
Gosh, saxophone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good one.
Was it because of your idol, Bill Clinton?
No.
It's so he could play Baker Street.
The sexy sax man videos.
It's the most annoying instrument if you try hard enough.
The most annoying instrument.
Believe it or not, I actually played saxophone through high school.
That perfect tracks.
The most annoying is the tambourine. And it's because any drunk woman at a bar will bring a tambourine to get on stage with a band. I've seen it. I don't know how many times. She's like, I can play with y'all. And she's just up there off beating, slapping that stupid fucking thing around. That's where I'm at.
I just think more rock bands need saxophone. I'll bring it back, people. Come on.
I like trumpets and trombones in my heavy metal. War did a really good
you know what they call it
of that. It's not ska, that's different.
You know what they call it, heavy metal? Brass.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. But if I could learn back to Noob's question, if I could learn any musical instrument, it would be the glockenspiel.
You fucking weirdo.
There's only one song. It's just tubular bells. Yeah, it's a long song, but it's the only song.
It's learn to play the piano. You know how to play a glockenspiel.
Yeah, but it doesn't have the same visceral name. Glockenspiel sounds like you're hawking something up.
Yeah.
I actually used to play the trumpet, but I stopped because I was in 8th grade and I had a black ring around my lips from the friction from buzzing. And so I was in 8th grade and I basically looked like I had a mustache and that shit was not cool. So I quit.
Ooh, 8th grade's rough for shit like that too.
It was it was just the worst possible time.
It seems like that could have been a Nickelodeon show, 8th grade with a mustache, and it's just, it's just the day in the life.
Friction. It was just the friction from buzzing. Maybe I was doing it wrong, but I was it was irritation around my lips from you're like this most of the time when you're buzzing. So
a lot of facial effort.
But there's a lot of just friction around this area, and I don't know, sensitive skin, something, but I had a dark ring around my lips and it was just not cool. It didn't really see on the bottom because I got big lips, but on the top you could see just wasn't cool. But so I would choose piano because I've always dabbled with it, but if I could just sit down and be like that shit would be fucking amazing. It'd be so cool. Just go to the mall, find a piano.
I want to learn how to play theremin.
You already did saxophone, Kevin. You don't get to.
No, that's one I really do know how to play.
Well, then
if I can learn any instrument,
know how to play.
You could learn any instrument, and you learned saxophone. You lost your chance. It's over.
Yeah. You don't get that many choices in school. Damn it! Because I wanted to play.
It's not like I could go to.
But you had to start with clarinet. And I wasn't going to fucking play the clarinet.
But to go back to you, Mahogany, the good thing about piano is I have seen random pianos around to play at places. You don't see a random Gorkenspiel just hanging out at a place.
That's wrong.
I do own a trumpet if you want to try next time you're around.
I would like that, actually.
Yeah.
I always thought the trumpet would be fun.
It's pretty
all right. Something to look forward to Nerd Bowl 2024.
Honestly, I don't even know what the fuck a glockenspiel is. All I know is its name, and I want
it sounds like a sandwich. It just sounds like a sandwich.
No. That'd be a crunchy sandwich.
It's the same thing as a xylophone. It's just different materials that it's made out of. And
well, then strike my answer. I don't want to learn any musical instrument.
No, I'm pretty sure it's a large hammer,
That's what I want to learn to play. The fucking mallet. Just the guy.
No.
There's a dude in Slipknot that made a whole career out of it. So
Yeah, a baseball bat on a keg. Good
I'm
job,
just talking
man.
about that today. Somebody they put on like 90s metal, the kind of shit that I grew up with. It was all Linkin Park and Slipknot, and it was that Spotify playlist. And I was just like, the first time I saw Slipknot was on like David Letterman. And you could tell how just like terrified he was of what he was witnessing, because it's like 8 dudes on stage and one guy was literally hitting a trash can with a sledgehammer.
Hot take. I got a hot take for you. Slipknot is just the Blue Man Group for white trash.
Oh,
Don't
I'm
have
not going to deny it.
Yeah, neither am I. I mean, I grew up in a trailer.
I've lived in one.
I live in one now.
No.
Yours has a porch, though.
I lived in a camper for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was my permanent residence, a camper.
10 years in a trailer made in the 50s, it still had bulb fuses. So I not only grew up at one point in time in a trailer, but a park full of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
Trailer park.
A whole park. A trailer
Mm.
park.
Made
You
a
don't
lot of
see
friends
those
in that trailer
anymore.
park.
Toker, I dubbed
They're
you-
around.
Oh, I know they're around, but they hide them. They don't put them out in
Yes,
public.
yeah.
They don't have fun names like Country Meadows anymore. It's live
It's
here
just unnamed
cheap.
dirt road numbers 275.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Well, Toker,
There are
since you
still
have
quite a few
lived,
around.
since you have lived in an actual park full of trailers, I dubbed the whitest of trash.
Did we get new?
Wow.
milk
Damn.
and white.
I've been muted for so long.
Thank
We
you.
didn't get Noob's answer to his own question. What would you play?
Oh, bass
Skin
guitar.
flute.
Huh?
I
That's
didn't
what I'm
answer
currently
either.
learning. Yeah, no
I
one
didn't
could.
answer either.
You should say bass.
Kevin answered 3 times, so you thought that was enough.
You want to play bass or like rockabilly slap bass, like just a cello that people
The
play like
stand-up.
guitar.
No, that's still a bass, Terrence. It's not a cello.
I know. Whatever.
This is standing bass.
Yeah, they're different. They are differently shaped.
It looks like
There's a
cello.
bunch of reels
Tell me
of
there's
like
a difference
TikTok
between
videos
fiddle
of
and
people
violin.
playing
Go
shit
ahead.
with those.
It's just a really big fiddle.
I too
Yeah.
like big bass and
Oh, cool. My audio's taken out.
did
Oh, I
play
wish I could
bass.
hear y'all.
Did play. Oh, are you gone, noob?
Oh, now I'm back. There we go.
Okay.
Hey.
I was gonna
He
say
just
I
wanted
would.
to talk over you.
God damn it! I was gonna say I would also choose bass and did for a while because I was trying to get into a band and just like playing a cleric at a D&D table. If you play bass, there's a lot of bands that'll love to have you.
Not a lot of groupies though.
If you're good.
You know,
Mhm.
you don't have to be good. You just have to have rhythm, which I also did not have. I was not good, and I had
Yeah.
bad rhythm. But
I owned a
discovered-
bass. I owned a bass for a while, and I realized I don't like having calluses on my fingertips, and I have no rhythm.
Mhm.
So I traded it for a car stereo system.
Oh,
The
okay.
callous thing is why I quit guitar,
You know,
because I just
I was-
wasn't. Mm-mm.
I was a drummer for a long time. That's why I picked up bass.
you play
Wow.
drums?
Yeah,
that-
from 6th grade. I was in a band for 2 years.
What was your band's name?
Stainless glass.
Is this a Jesus
Where
band?
is-
Stainless. Yeah.
Yeah,
What did
it
y'all
wasn't my
play?
decision. Music.
They were metal.
Like, did you have original songs, or was it like?
No, God, it was all covers.
What did y'all play? I don't know.
Like a Beach Boys cover band or
A lot of wagon wheel.
wagon. Well, I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
That's
but
a
it was
song.
funny
That's a
sounding.
country song.
Everybody plays wagon wheel.
Of course, Kevin knows.
I've never even heard of it.
Yes, you
Maybe
have.
I've heard of it and I
Yeah,
don't know I've
you-
heard of it.
It like Darius Rucker did it most recently.
Mm.
Rock
That
me,
means nothing
baby,
to
like
me.
a wagon wheel.
I knew he was gonna goddamn sing. I
CMCA, stop it.
Fucking sing.
Muting.
It's-
Muting.
Look, if you want to hear the song Wagon Wheel, just watch Yellowstone. I'm sure it plays 7 or 8 times an episode in that show.
That's all I need to know. I'm good.
We played at somebody's wedding. We did the same 8 songs twice. 'Cause that's all we had.
Oh.
And Cliff's hot dog stand. We were actually supposed to play at the fair, like at the fairgrounds, but it rained that day. I still have the tickets from it, where it's like stainless glass.
Word.
No shit.
All right, cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so fuck y'all for
You've been
making
gaming with us for almost a decade. That's the first time we've ever heard of this stainless glass.
Y'all know nothing about my life.
We could have been downloading your MP3s.
All I can say about it is don't date the singer, because when you break up, that's when shit gets bad.
Well, let's. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I got Stevie nicked.
You were
Yeah.
dating Stevie Nicks?
I
I
wish.
believe that band stayed together.
Yeah.
just wrote
They
some
stayed
songs
together.
that
They
just-
made some. Yeah, they made some
It'll be a
fun
fun
songs about each other. Oh, good times.
That's good. I would go. My instrument would probably be the piano as well. I did play that a good bit as a child. By my parents made me, and I remember enjoying it. But I just discovered alcohol and weed and women. So
You know you can do all those things at the same time.
It is.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
He's got a point.
Playing
I
piano,
didn't know,
getting your-
but I
getting your
do like. I think a piano is probably one of my most favorite instruments, especially by itself.
Yeah.
And not necessarily by itself, but like versus other instruments by themselves. So, although an electric guitar solo is pretty nice.
For a minute.
Oh,
Yeah,
For
they're
a minute.
fine.
But I had the whole piano whatever book on the Guns N' Roses November Rain Use Your Illusion CDs, and so I used to play the shit out of that. That was a lot of fun. There's a lot of piano in those songs, so it was good.
Poker looks like-
November rain.
I love that album as a kid, but man, that is some pretentious shit right there.
The Frank's face is how I look anytime Guns N' Roses comes on. Look,
What? I loved it. That was like, I don't know. I had all the
You
Guns N'
look
Roses
like-
CDs.
the lead
I
guitarist in a
think, I
Stevie
think
Ray Vaughan
Frank
cover
is
band.
in hypnotic ignore the banter part. After
Is he
like
frozen?
5 minutes, he's out.
I think he's frozen.
Yes.
Moved.
no, his face moved.
Not frozen, just waiting.
So, did we get everybody's instrument?
I think that's it.
Mhm.
What
Missing
Toker say?
anybody?
My audio kept
Okay.
cutting out.
Face, I was agreeing with you. I
Oh.
would also play bass because of my need to belong.
Ah,
Always
And you
have
can
a
mess
place.
up in a song
Well-
and nobody knows.
Well, if we
People with
formed a
rhythm
band
now.
from the members, we got 2 bass players, 2 piano players.
I'll do
Uh,
guitar. I'll do guitar.
I'd be playing the theremin. I forget what Dorian said, and a glockenspiel.
Yeah, Frank's will just be eating a sandwich on the side of the stage.
Yeah, I am not musically talented.
He's the roadie,
Eating
man.
corn chips.
We're
I'm
not-
just glad. I'm glad we got a backup plan now in case this
Singer.
whole podcast thing doesn't work out.
He's the singer. You don't
You
need an
don't want me
instrument to sing.
singing.
Yes, we do.
My singing would sound like death.
I vote not Kevin. I'm gonna vote not Kevin.
Frank says you were Kevin.
All right, I'll do it.
Listen, if
I feel
Leslie-
growling.
I feel like
Sing.
Franks would have a
So
really
can you.
cool deep voice for a band. That would be neat.
You'd be wrong.
No,
I'm pretty much tone deaf.
I mean, y'all
Yeah,
heard me sing Cold November Rain for 3 seconds. How did that go?
I thought it was it was all right. It's not bad.
Oh, I thought I had an audio problem.
Speaking of audio problems, you are peaking the mic.
Beacon.
He's just excited to be here. He's been in Vegas
Who, me?
for a
Yeah.
week. Yeah.
Boring Las Vegas.
Sorry, I'll back it up. I'm all up on it. I am. I missed you guys last week. I think.
Sure. I bet you
It was
did.
a good time.
Well, it was either this or get groped by a stranger. So
Hey, free booze and getting groped.
Yeah.
I call that a good week.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm with Taryn.
It
on that
was.
one.
Prostitutes
Well, it's
trying
good.
to steal your cell phone only in Vegas.
Now, I know what
She did
happens
steal
in
it.
Vegas stays in Vegas, and you're married.
Yeah.
So,
No, I like.
what can you divulge? Because the photos online, risque.
I think he took his
They're
wife.
not bad.
Oh man, there's a lot of not your wife in those photos.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's real estate. So I mean, like 70% of the people there were women. So I mean, that's kind of the male female ratio there.
And you got groped by
No,
the
it
gate
was
telling.
it was a good time. I did get, and I got propositioned a couple times by prostitutes inside the hotel. It's like weird. It's like, which I mean,
Fucking
there's
nice.
bars and casinos
Nice.
and
You can get propositioned
stuff like that.
You can get propositioned at a motel in Atlanta. They knock on your door.
Well, this was down, in the casino, I think in the area. I was drunk, but I just remember I was sitting outside of a nightclub that I just came out of, I think by choice. And, no, I was on my phone and she just sat down beside me and she was just like, do you need some help? Do you need help up to your room? And I was like, I'm good. I didn't understand what was going on. And she was like, I think you really need some help up to your room. I was like, no, I'm serious. I know I look drunk, but I'm like, I'm good. I can get up there. I'm good.
Give me a ride though.
And she's like, but we can go up there and have some fun for $700. And I started laughing because that's $700 maybe I'm the crazy one here, but I just felt like that was such an absurd amount of money for somebody.
Yeah,
It's gonna be like 5 minutes, right? I mean, it's not like gonna be.
Yeah, but
You may hang out all night, but it's not.
No. Let's think about those 5 minutes she has to deal with. Okay, it's not how long it takes. It's just look. How much would you charge to just stick your hand in a vat full of doo-doo butter? The number is not going to be small. It's just in and out.
$50.
Oh well, okay.
Wow.
Well,
He's
Matt,
got a new business.
$100.
$100, okay. All right. Well, Noob gets this job.
Well, when that lady looked at you,
terrible
you were her vat of doo-doo butter, and that's where she did that math in her head.
And she probably also thought you were affluent looking enough to spend $700 for 5 minutes of fun. That's got to be a compliment to you.
That's true. You are affluent looking.
Yeah, she thought you had money.
I did not.
Yeah, you were wearing that gold jacket again, weren't you?
No, I was. That was Wednesday night. The proposition happened on Monday night.
I was pre-show.
But,
I did wear that gold jacket.
Oh, I did. I worked through the big gala.
The big gala.
Gala.
So Shaquille O'Neal saw you wearing that gold jacket.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, ooh, I gotta get me one of them.
Between that and the 14
10.
karat gold tennis shoes I was wearing, it was.
I was gonna say he probably actually has one that's actually made out of gold.
Nothing but
Just like
No, Shaq is
could be.
very fiscally responsible.
Yeah, that motherfucker still shops at Walmart.
Yep.
There's videos of him going to Walmart to show you how to
he
save
has
a
to. They're
dollar.
going to be able to carry his size.
Well,
No,
he will drop $7,000 at Walmart on just somebody who recognizes him.
How could
He's
you
a
not
vi-
recognize him?
He seemed like a really nice guy and very approachable. I didn't because I was
isn't he the one
busy,
that did the affordable version of the Jordans that, like the Shaq
The
shoes?
Shackins?
Now, Shaq
Yeah,
is
Shaq shoes.
Back in the day, there was a guy
Here we go.
that I went to middle school with.
Does this have to do with Shaq shoes?
Yes,
Okay.
Okay.
like
Not at all.
he tried to sue them because he wore size 16 shoes, and they were always advertising Shaq's shoes, which is size 23. They'd always have that shoe right there at the entrance to the shoe shops, and he was like, "Hey, you're showing 23. Why do I have to special order size 16?" And he got a call from Shaquille O'Neal, like,
Hey, how you doing?
3 pair of shoes in his size and like a full line of clothing.
Nah, but damn.
Yeah. So I believe that Shaq is a
God.
very kind individual.
Shaq knows what it's like to be a big man in a small world.
Yes.
Papa John.
I just want to finish my prostitute story. It's the only thing I want to do.
Too late.
All right, everybody,
He
roll
has
initiative.
prostitutes.
Roll initiative.
Roll initiative.
Why violence? I like
Because
violence.
I was trying to go talk to a
Yes.
priest of mine, and she was like, "Ah,
Lots
got you, bitch."
Lots of violence.
I'm on.
Let's see what dice I'm
16.
using today.
Oh, we actually rolling initiative? All right.
Yeah, that wasn't a joke.
And we had enough.
I like
banter.
one.
That's against my.
What'd you do,
Actually, I'm
Dorian?
really glad it wasn't a joke because I rolled good.
Dorian,
Oh, 28.
Sonder,
7.
oh, Nim,
17.
Dr. Pox,
5.
Ladros.
23.
Laddie daddy.
Let's go to the map.
Let's do that.
I completely forget what was happening.
Three of y'all had made it into the room, and then Nim casually decided he was going to start casting spells, and she turned and slammed the door in his face, and assassins came out from the sides of the room, separating three of you on the inside, three of you on the outside, in a room full of assassins.
Yay!
That's where we left off.
It's just a test.
So
Yeah.
We'll let them.
I would just like to remind the people outside, y'all do know that y'all can just grab onto me and I can teleport you into the room should you want to wait until.
Isn't that
My
bitch
turn.
outside though?
No.
So she's right in between all you three.
I thought she was on the outside of the door. Still.
Yeah, three of us are outside with no enemies that we know of, right?
Right. And Dorian, you were the quickest to react.
Oh, okay.
Stab that
well then,
bitch.
who am I next to? Let me see.
Sonder.
Is that the priestess right there beside me?
That sure is.
All right. Well, I'm gonna draw and double tap her with this short sword.
Tap.
I like this map. I like our minis. This looks nice.
Yeah, well,
This looks
we
good,
have a
Tucker.
discussion. I used Midjourney to create the map, and then I went through and kind of pasted out because it kind of drew some half-ass grids on it because Midjourney is weird.
I'm glad I have the initiative on this one.
This looks good.
Does 23 get her?
23 does.
All right. Does 19?
Tell me any special properties that your weapon might
Awesome.
have.
Cold iron. That's currently +2.
Okay.
That's all I got. +2 +2 cold iron.
And you said it was 19?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that was 19 to hit.
Yeah, to hit. For the
I
second.
thought you got higher than that.
I got a 23 initially and then a 19 on the secondary attack.
Oh, roll your damage, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. 1, 2, 3.
Is your sneak attack precision damage?
Yeah,
Yeah, don't put that in there.
she's an elemental.
Yeah, don't put that in there.
Okay. Well then. Precision damage. Without precision damage. That gives me 27 between two attacks. God, these allergies are killing me.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it. Full attack. I'll back up 5 feet. Why not? No. I'll stay in flanking. Wait. I hit both times anyway. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, give me a perception.
Sure. 31.
So as your two blades go in precisely into places that should be very lethal to a humanoid creature, the blades go in. Blood does splurt out. It feels as though you've done damage to a person as you normally does, but the body doesn't seem to react as though it is in the same amount of pain.
Okay.
Ledros, there's a large closed door in front of you.
I know that Nim can do the thing with the teleportation. I've seen him do it. He's done it to me before. So I will grab a hold to his cloak and say, get us in there.
Okay.
I smell danger. And I will hold my turn until I can attack something.
How did he know I was emitting danger gas?
Danger gas.
I mean, I saw her and the assassins before she slammed the door, right?
Hmm.
I would have known that this was not, things were not okay in there because, I mean, as soon as I started casting spells, she basically
Slam the door in your face, and now you hear the sounds of combat as Dorian's attacking.
gotcha.
Uh,
So who's up?
hold on. Oh,
I
that's
really
right.
hope it isn't the enemies.
It's probably not.
Yeah, they rolled real low, right?
So that's not going to do anything to you guys.
It might. You don't know. Don't be such a negative Nancy.
No, I thought it was a different spell. I misread it earlier, or I misremembered it because the spell one of my guys used to have. Okay. This one moves up to you. Its hand comes out in a striking motion at you, noob, and it's going to attempt to strike you.
Was it my touch AC?
Yeah,
Oh, you hit.
yeah,
Got a
definitely hit. I'm gonna roll damage over here.
Oh. Good thing for you. What are they hitting him with? What are they attacking him with?
Looks like it just struck him with its hand.
Wow.
You take 10 damage.
And how many negative levels?
None.
Oh, thank God. I ain't got to do math. That's fine. I just don't want to sit here like,
And then bloop. Does a 25 beat your flat-footed CMD?
what's your flat-footed? How do you know your flat-footed CMD?
Subtract your dex.
Yeah.
You said
You
what?
rolled
is
a
it?
5 and you still have a 25? Jesus. Oh, well, it's C and B says.
I know. What was the total, Toker?
25.
No, it might be 24.
Huh?
My CMD is 24 after my dex is gone.
So then I did get you, right?
No.
25. I got
wait.
25.
Oh, you got 25?
Yeah.
Then yeah, you got me.
Okay. Then I need you to roll a d20.
I hate it when it happens.
11.
You are fatigued,
Ugh.
and you take
Alright.
an
See you
additional
later, guys.
9 damage.
Jesus. I just remember, don't forget fights. You can just play a song for 10 rounds and you'll not be fatigued anymore. So don't even worry about that.
Yeah, no, 11 was great.
I don't know, man. Fatigue is my general state of being, and it sucks.
Let's see. How much am I out of this combat now?
You just fatigued is just some negatives, but you are grappled and fatigued.
Well, it's bearing the lead a little.
Well, yeah, it grappled him when it hit.
Yeah. That
Sorry.
would have been good to know.
How long am I fatigued for? Just forever?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Forever.
You just are.
You're normally fatigued until you can rest.
Show your state of existence.
Oh, the attack on Saunders, a natural one.
Ooh, ha, 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 ha,
I get the cards.
No. 61. You are no longer flat-footed and can take an attack of opportunity without having to use one of your attacks of opportunity.
I like now. I just get one.
Yeah, you get free
Get it.
attack.
Sweet.
He left himself open.
Bling 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 bling. 22 to hit it with the scimitar.
That will hit.
Fuck yeah. Well, damage.
Is there anything special about your weapon?
It is. Oh shit! Yeah, I forget. Wait a minute. Why is it not giving me that additional damage? Yeah, okay, so another d6 of fire damage. I forgot. So it's 12. I think all of my damage counts as fire because of something. Hold on a second. I think all of my weapons count as like fire weapons now because of my level.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That
Hang
could
on
be
a
both
second, let
good
me
and
just-
bad.
I know, like that's what I'm just looking to see. Like I know where did it go? I don't know. I don't know where it's at. But at least 2 of it is fire damage, so like 14 total.
Okay.
If that makes a difference, until I can find the thing.
Just if it's so, just 2 of it's fire, and then 12 of it was normal. Okay.
Yes, let's tentatively go with that.
Okay, we will. That was
It's
19. Moving on down, we're at the 17s, which is me before Nim,
Why?
because he also rolled a 17. And what's your initiative modifier?
It's a lot. It's like 17.
So you rolled a 0.
But yeah. No, mine's 4.
Okay, yeah. No, this guy will go first.
Aw, lame.
And it will also attempt to attack Dorian.
Very popular.
That's going to be a 30 before flanking.
Yeah,
Sorry,
probably.
28 before flanking.
Sure.
12 damage. And let's see if we can grab you.
I feel like we all just need to be wearing like onion armor right now.
Yeah. It's going to be a 39 to grab. Roll a d20, Dorian.
Really, D20.
Yep.
Mhm.
Mm.
7.
So you only take 6 more damage and 1 negative level.
What?
Ah,
7's bad.
Okay.
7's supposed to be lucky.
Now it is your go, Nim.
Okay, who's out here with me? I know Vladros is.
I'm out there with you as well.
If you look at the map, there is you, a large rat,
I know. I just didn't.
Vladros.
I didn't recognize the character there, so that's what I wanted to know.
The
So,
large
all right,
rat.
so
Rat.
What
it
did
doesn't
Vegas
look like
do
a rat
you?
to me. It doesn't look like a rat to me. Seeing as how Vladros grabbed onto me, I will reach out and grab a hold of the rat, maybe his tail or something. And then as I'm doing that, I will cast Dimension Door using my travel staff, and I will try to land in the middle of the room with them. some kind of question as to where the middle is based on my math. It could be inside the same square as this dude. They should be fine, but even if I land inside with them, I can bounce out.
Just
Ooh,
like
you
that.
surrounded now, bitch.
That's symmetry.
Yeah. And that ends my turn because that's what stupid Dimension Door does. But they're in there, and Frakes should have, Vladros should be able to go, right?
With my ready to attack.
That's right.
And you can't ready a full attack. You can only ready one attack.
Right.
But do you get a move still though, right? You get a full turn?
No.
Nope,
he can
attack.
delay and then go at, well, I guess you could have just delayed.
Well, no, I had to grab him.
Yeah. So yeah.
Move action to grab me. Yeah, that makes
Move
sense.
action to
Okay,
grab
cool.
him. So then I will just do a simple claw attack with my ghoul claw.
Okay.
Okay, that's a 32.
Okay. Your ghoul claw, does it account for anything?
It is a
It's a natural attack. Do you have anything that adds like?
no.
Okay.
Um,
Roll your damage.
18 damage.
And give me a perception.
Okay. Natural 20 for a 38.
Your claws rip into this assassin, the robes spouting blood of red, but there's no reaction on that person. About like that had happened.
So then it wouldn't need to roll a fortitude save against my paralysis.
No.
Okay. Would my Ghost Rager come into play?
What is the ability?
Well, never mind. I'm not raging, so
Okay.
I haven't started raging yet.
17.
I get mad.
Amun. Nope.
All right.
Never mind.
Nope.
There's another 16 that you're tied with, and I don't think your initiative modifier is that high, right?
Mine's 5.
Okay. This thing will go first.
Oh, Nim.
What did I do?
The blue one steps up to another assassin steps up to Nim and strikes out. And that is going to be a 22 to hit.
Now, you know what? I mean, it's now or never. So I'm going to throw up my force field as a reaction. Since I didn't use a swift, I must always use a swift, but I didn't use it last turn because I used the dimension door. So,
Force
it
field.
will hit my emergency force field.
Okay.
Force sphere, which is hard to say for some reason.
Force sphere.
I'm trying to think. It's a hardness of 20 and other hit points equal to 10 per caster level. So it's got 100 and what are we, level 12 now? 11?
Well, it does 10 damage. It does 10
12.
damage to your shield.
Yeah.
And then we'll move on to Amun's turn, since because that
That's
gives
fine.
you what? That gives you
Hardness 20, and then it's hardness 20, and it's got 120 hit points. So, and it lasts
yeah.
for
then it doesn't
11
do any damage
rounds.
to it.
Does
All
it do
right.
more than 20 damage?
No.
Okay, so yeah, it doesn't do any damage to it, and it's still around me for subsequent attacks until my turn.
Right. But Amun, here you go.
It's time for Amun to turn into a Dragon Ball Z character. I spend a thing of my fervor to cast a spell as a swift action, and I will cast Iron Skin, cast defensively. Do I have to cast defensively if it's a swift action? If it's
Yeah.
a boop? Do you?
Yeah, I think so. It's still a spell.
So I'll cast that defensively. That's just my caster level plus d20.
Yeah, and the DC is going to be double the 15 plus double the spell level, I think.
Double the spell level?
What level spell are you casting?
2.
So it's going to be a DC 18, right?
Yeah, but I get a
DC
plus
That
12 for my
sounds
level.
right.
DC 19.
All right.
For casting defensively.
Nat 20. Suck it,
All right.
Tucker.
Well, there you go. I didn't invent the rules. I just enforce them when it pleases me.
That's the part we get mad at, the enforcement.
All right. Move action. I use my War Priest. I don't think I have to do anything for this. I just activate it and I get a +2 to my armor. And then standard action. I'm going to cast defensively again.
Okay.
12, 15. No, hold on. 12, 15. No, I don't make it that. No, I have to level 1 spell. So yeah, I do make it. I'm good there. So yeah, I just sit there and buff a bunch.
No questions for your priest of your goddess?
Not at the moment. I'm fucking all my shit's going to this. What's going on? Ah.
Okay. He spins around buffing up. That takes us to 14, which is purple.
I just thought it was like the old Grand Theft Auto San Andreas when you had to like go do push-ups and shit to get. That was great.
Dr. Pops does a 20. Does a 19 hit?
That's low.
You haven't gone yet, so you're still flat-footed.
I'm sorry, I'm still getting used to hero
Tabletop
line
games.
of where to find AC 20.
Flat-footed AC.
Flat-footed. Flat is 19.
All right, so that's exact. What did I say? 19 is what I got.
Okay, you got me.
So you take 10 damage, and let's see if we grapple you. Natural 1. Fuck. You're not grappled.
Wait, didn't you say I was grappled? Did I
Nice.
do anything special for that? I don't think so. No.
You
Did you
rolled.
click the grappled condition?
Oh, okay.
Oh, you are grappled. That CMD would have been higher to cast that spell.
I rolled a nat 20 on the first one.
And the second one was a what? You got it. But you're still grappled.
All right, that's
Okay.
fine.
You didn't get out of the grapple. You just buffed a lot.
I did.
And then this one looks like the last of the assassins is going to. One, two, Dorian. 3, 4, Amon. 5, 6, Sonder. Sonder. So it's going to 5-foot step to get into a flanking position. And
Wait, I
it's-
thought that was the priestess. Am I wrong? Wait, where is she?
yeah,
That is her.
she
Oh,
was
okay.
also trying to kill y'all.
Well, that's just a murderer.
You could be more than one thing.
Yeah.
I know if you're paying an assassin, they're assassin. You're just a murderer.
Pretty sure that's going to hit you with a 30 there, Sonder.
Yep.
So you take 8 damage.
And
then
to
let's
be a
see if
pedant, real quick, if your killing is motivated by politics, you're an assassin.
you are definitely grappled.
Can I ask you a question real quick?
What
I'm
is
thinking
the
about
thing?
this.
What?
When it hits you, it automatically nat 20 on the grapple roll, so you're grappled, and I need you to roll a d20.
Just a second. 13.
Oh. You're stunned for 4 rounds.
Oh.
That means
Oh.
Means
I
you
like
drop-
that new thing.
Means you drop
Take a
your
heat
weapon, and you can't act for 4 rounds.
You're in the Mortal Kombat finish him Move. Stance.
Malarkey.
That's lame.
That's a bunch of malarkey.
The good news is your first turn has come and gone, so you're really only stunned for 3 more rounds. Dr. Pucks.
All right. First off, what are these things? I want to make a what?
Give me a perception check.
Perception check. Rolled a 14. Which that'd be a 28.
They seem to be human.
Politically motivated killers.
Is there anything I would know
All
about
right.
these people, about this whole like not getting hit thing? Or getting hit
Just
but not
looking
really
for
thing?
the they seem to be human assassins.
All right. Well, I'm gonna make a
I will say,
acrobatics.
with your perception, you see the same things I described to both Dorian and Vladros. You saw Vladros attack, and the person he hit should have had some kind of reaction to the damage, but they didn't. So they appear, for all intents and purposes, human. They bleed as though they're human. They're attacking you like they're human, but they're obviously not with how they're reacting to damage, or something else is going on.
All right. Well, I'm going to make an acrobatics maneuver to avoid attacks of opportunity. I rolled a 19 with my acrobatics. That's a 28.
Okay, that's a fail. Where were you moving
All
to?
right. 10 feet up north.
Okay. This one is grappling Amon, so it's not going to get that normal attack, but it'll take this other one. Uh, 32 to hit your touch.
Hits.
You take 3 damage. The other one was not grappling you, so it's going to try and grapple you with its tail before you get away. But I don't think the 15 will hit you.
No, 15 misses.
Yeah, 15. So the tail from the purple one misses. Oh, and then the red one, not grappling Sonder.
They have reach.
It was when
right.
you were moving.
Yeah, you were right here. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
You were. You basically the one to your left and right, and then the one to the corner here would all get attacks of opportunity on you.
Gotcha.
I keep wanting to grab my real dice. I'd like that y'all could see them. That is a 25.
It's
You take 8 damage. And let's see if it can grapple you to keep you from moving, because that one's not grappling. Yeah, 34.
let me see if I can have anything. All right, you got me.
Roll a d20.
$16.
Roll 4d6.
Oh no.
Who's hurt so far?
A few of us.
12 total.
You gain that many temporary hit points.
Ah, that's cool.
Okay.
But you are grappled. You still have a standard.
It's weird. So who always grappled? Raise your hand.
I'm grappled.
I'm grappled.
Seriously, this a bunch of hugging drunks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how are these things doing this? This is not abilities of humans.
Grappling? Yeah, that is an ability of humans.
Not
they can-
on,
It is.
not on attacks of opportunity.
Fucking no.
And why is all this shit happening when they do grapple you?
What are you doing for your standard action, Kevin? You're just gonna stand there and ask questions?
How are you doing
How are you
this?
grabbing me?
What are you?
Why do I feel better?
Why do I feel? I just needed a hug. I didn't know. I didn't know.
Gonna draw a potion.
I didn't realize I was so starved for human contact.
It's because he doesn't have one of these rings, and so we all talk to each other, and it's like there's silence all the time. He just feels left out. It's sad. I just want to know
class citizen, and he knows
if you're an assassin, but you're not killing for political reasons. What are you?
a murderer.
Oh, that sounds way less. Because I like
know.
Crack,
like
a
I,
crackbot.
Has Kevin done anything yet?
I said I'm drawing a potion. That was my turn.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's all I can do.
because I didn't read the rules, there was all the way. Sonder, give me a fortitude save.
good. Don't forget your bennies.
Even still here? I know
Do you
she's
still
here.
have those?
She does.
I
She has like
do.
30.
I forget how many, but I have
It's a lot.
more. Is this a poison or disease? No.
No.
Okay. That
She
would
goes
be
plus 4 if it's an enchantment.
16.
Okay, then you are stunned for 4 rounds.
Maybe I want to use a Benny. Is it too late
Use
for
a Benny.
that?
No.
Yeah, you can give it a reroll. Just one, though. And we have to do it on the computer.
Why?
I don't know.
Because he wants to play with his new toy.
Because he wants to
If
do
I
more-
let you do it, then it doesn't cost me anything.
This
Ooh,
isn't the
I like
it's not
that.
bargaining here.
Just
Because he doesn't want any healers in this fight, is what he wants.
That's,
the exact same fucking thing. That's
No.
bullshit.
that's some real billionaire mentality. I've
Who
got
else
so many,
was,
but you're not taking any of them.
All right, who else got affected?
By what?
You got a negative level when you got grappled, right?
You didn't say I got grappled.
Who got the negative
I'm
level?
grappled.
Yes, he did get the grappled, and he did get. the
Somebody got a
negative
negative
level.
level.
No, I got a negative level. You did not say I got grappled.
If you got constricted, you got hit by it, you got grappled.
You did.
Give me a
Can't be
fortitude
making
save.
shit up.
Constricted, you say? I know no human that can
Taking stuff up as you
constrict.
go along. Fortitude, huh? All right, hold on.
I mean, he said it. You just weren't listening.
No, he did not.
I
I'll
heard
find
it.
out when we're editing.
I was
and
listening
if-
very closely to 23.
You do not take a negative level. Aman,
Good.
did you get when you got grappled? Did you take a negative ability?
Yeah.
Fatigue.
Give me a fortitude
Yeah.
save.
Where's my fortitude? There it is. 26.
You do not get fatigued.
All right, I'm still
All
grappled.
right. This is good. This is good.
Kind of. Kevin, give me a fortitude save.
Roll a 13 with a fortitude of plus 12. So 26.
All right, so you do not get those temporary hit points. Roll a d12.
It's a whole do-over.
Yeah, roll a
It's a
d12.
whole do-over.
D12. 1.
Wait, is Mahogany get her Benny back?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's a whole do-over.
No, she got to roll twice and she failed twice.
I was like, my
Everyone
brother.
got to roll twice.
While we're talking about me, just to clarify, it is just an extra d6 of fire damage because from Touch of Flame, after level 11, every weapon that I wield is considered flaming. And that's what that means.
We are all going to let you remember that and trust you.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's just I just get extra d6 of fire damage. Not all of my damage is fire.
Okay. So yeah, those of you who made the save, those effects do not happen.
Ooh.
All right, back to the top. Dorian,
Oh.
you're grappled.
What is the penalty for casting defensively while grappled? Since you're looking at the grappling rules.
I totally was not looking at the grappling rules.
I think it's -4.
Gosh, you don't
Can we
know.
show like a
I don't-
little thing
Mine
to
doesn't
the grappling
show.
rules?
Mm.
Jeff
I
did
wonder
that,
if
didn't he?
there is
We need a Chiron with like it just there on the right side of the screen.
A grappled character who attempts to cast a spell or use a spell-like ability must make a concentration check or lose the spell.
No, it's just regular
It's
concentration.
DC 10 plus the
Yeah.
grappler CMB plus the spell level.
No.
Ooh.
And eat shit.
Break free, Dorian. You know you can.
Yeah, stab, stab, stab.
So it's like instead of casting defensively, you have to do the concentration check.
Versus their CMB versus the spell level.
Yeah,
Mhm.
which sounds
I
like
probably
it
should
sucks.
not have been able to
Could
cast
not.
those spells then.
Couldn't make that. Let's see.
You got a nat 20, whatever.
All right, I'll take it.
Let me see. Let me think of something else then. Yeah, I just stab this guy in the face twice. Fuck it.
Okay. The orange one that's grappling you?
I suppose if that's the one grappling. Critical threat. And a 21 get him.
Both normal hits.
No. I rolled both attacks simultaneously. Like,
Yeah. Those are both normal hits.
oh, okay. You're gonna be shitty about it.
You're saying there can't be crit?
That is what I am saying.
What he's saying is.
Well, then enjoy your 28 damage from 2 attacks.
No criticals. My kryptonite.
That was Dorian. Bladgerus moved to initiative of 17, so...
Well, I didn't delay. I just held my action.
Oh, okay, so yeah, then it is your go.
All right. I'm going to rage. I'm going
Damn.
to, on instinct, move to the priestess. I will attempt acrobatics to do so.
That's
Is
true.
it-
If you kill her, then no one's gonna pay these assassins.
No, stop
Yeah.
attacking.
Sure. Which one of these is the priestess?
The one by the door.
further south.
The white one.
Okay.
That is a 32 to acrobatics.
And that's gray.
Yeah, I guess you're right. That's great.
Get him.
The suspense.
Got him, got him.
Okay, so you'll avoid the first one now?
Well, they're both grappling, are they not?
Yeah, but they have a free hand to attack
He
still.
only has to pass through one threatened square,
Yeah, if I move into Amun Square and straight
and then
down,
he can move straight down.
I tumble through Amun Square
Because he can pass through
okay. So,
ally square
I was
without
thinking
problem.
I was thinking you had to go south first and then over, and that would increase the DC by 2, which would have been enough to make that fail. But if you go through, you go through Amon's square and then down, you'll be fine.
I take my attack of opportunity.
I just
Okay.
shove Amon into this grappler. And I am not drawing Shashka. I'm just attacking her with my claws and bite.
Is your goal?
'Cause I
Son
am
of a bitch.
ghoul. A ghoulish bastard.
You're raging, so what did that change?
So, with my rage, I have Ghost Rage. Ghost Rager. While raging, the barbarian deals normal damage to incorporeal creatures even when using non-magical weapons. She also gains a +3 morale bonus to touch AC, which increases by 1 blah blah. This can't raise her AC above. So it just gives me better AC and I can touch incorporeals.
Okay.
I don't know if she is, but here we go. I don't think anybody's touched her.
I still need your damage separately for the ones that hit.
Gotcha.
And it doesn't mean that you can crit incorporeals, you can just hit them.
Deals normal damage to incorporeal creatures even when using non-magical. So yeah.
Yeah.
But this, I'm not using my my crit fishing weapon. I'm just using all my other stuff. So first claw, probably miss with a 19. And wait, I moved. That's all I can do.
Oh. Swing and a miss.
Yep.
Okay. Now it's one of their goes. The green one, which is north of Amon, is the one grappling Amon.
That's the green one? I guess it is, yeah.
Yeah. So he's going to attempt to maintain the grapple.
I am attempt to do the opposite. Take that, loser. I'm on 1.
Oh, maybe not. 30, even.
For my CMB or
CMD.
The misses it by 1.
All right, so you are no longer grappled.
No. I missed it by 1. Sorry.
Oh.
I have a 29.
No, then you were still grappled. Give me a fortitude save. And take
25.
8 damage. Take 8 damage, but no other ill effects.
Thank God.
19 would come after 21. That's the red one. The red one is the one that is grappling Dr. Pox. He is going to attempt to maintain the grapple. Dr. Pox, you are no longer grappled, and that will, because of the natural one, that will end the red one's turn.
Cool.
Then we get from the 19s into the 17s, which is going to be orange guy first. He's the one grappling Dorian. He's going to attempt to maintain the grapple.
Sure.
He does. Give me a fortitude save.
Natural 20.
You take 6 damage, but no other ill effects. Nim, you're the next 17. It is your go.
All right. I'm going to start. I'm going to draw out the cube and use it to cast a summon spell as a standard action. And see how many of these things I get.
You gonna?
Nope.
Can you cast from inside the force field thing?
I can't cast spells, can't go through it, but with the summon spell, all I have to do is designate where it's going to basically appear. So there's nothing going through the force spell. So if y'all want to take a tax opportunity, though, they can do that.
No, because they can't. Well, they do, and let's say they hit, but they can't do enough to bypass the hardness.
That's what I was thinking.
I don't think. Well, I mean, at the most, I think they could do 2 damage. No, and no. So they don't chip away at that one at all. But okay.
All right. So I rolled a 4, and I can do I believe I can 1d3 of these things. Yep. So I summon 2 Brelani Azadas, which are these little scimitar wielding elf-like angelic creatures.
Scimitars, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And I will put one. I mean, I didn't know how many I was going to summon, so I was definitely going to get one off my back. And then I'll just put the other one beside it.
I'm just going to keep using your little helmet head.
That's
guys.
fine. Yeah, those are fine. But they both attack.
They're
The same guy in front of.
Okay.
They'll both attack that one. Yeah.
Attacking blue.
Attacking blue. And so, all right. The first one attacks. 2 attacks here. It is a 28.
Yep.
And then a 20.
That will still hit.
Okay, so 2 hits.
What kind of damage are they doing?
They do. I mean, it's. Let me see if there's anything special. I don't think there's anything special about it, other than that it's. Nope.
Okay.
Nothing special.
Give me the damage rolls separately again.
Okay. First one's damage. I got to roll a 6, and that's a +8, so 14 on the first hit. Throw that one in my chair, and then a 13 on the second hit. And then the other one will go. And it got a. I think that's a crit.
Doesn't matter for these guys.
Okay. So I think that's 2 hits though, because one is a 30, and the other one is 35. So.
Okay. Yeah, both hits.
All right. So first one does 11 damage, and the second hit does 12 damage.
All right.
And then can I do a knowledge check on the chick? I guess the lady. Or I mean, I don't know. What would it make more sense? Like on one of the things beside me, probably.
Yeah, I mean, either way, give me a perception check. Otherwise, they look human. You'd be doing a knowledge check on humans, and you know for a fact, even at free, that they're not humans, but they look human.
Okay. Ooh, I rolled a nat. That's a nat 20. What's the knowledge check?
Oh, did you roll a nat 20?
I rolled a nat 20. I never roll nat 20s, but I do on knowledge checks and bullshit stuff. That's
Okay,
when
so-
I roll them.
As your creatures are fighting into them, and you're kind of in the safety of your dome, you can see that as the body is defending itself, there's little wisps of energy that are almost imperceptible coming off the creature. And just for a second, just for a quick little second, you see something else is actually standing there.
That's big as fuck.
It's not. No, I'm making it big.
Oh, you're
can
showing me.
see it better.
It's like this room got crowded.
Let me.
That looks cool, but I don't know what it is.
Let me.
Purple, Matt.
Does that look better?
Yeah, that looks.
Yeah, it does have some more definition.
Okay.
It's a dragon?
Not necessarily.
Snake.
That's what you said last time, and it was totally a dragon.
This time it's totally not a dragon. I'll give you that. Give me a knowledge. Outsider is religion. Yes.
Yeah.
So I need another knowledge check
Planes.
Planes.
Yeah, give me
after
knowledge
my initial
points.
one.
No, you did a knowledge. That was a perception nat 20, right?
Oh yeah, perception. Yeah, that was right. Okay, so I rolled 9 planes. That gives me a 33.
Okay, this is a type of protean.
I get a bonus 2 on that, so that's
Shut up.
I do because proteans are part of my like religion or deity.
The antithesis of your religion, right? These things are the opposite of order. These things are chaos.
Yeah, they are my my nemesis.
Most proteans are snake-like creatures native to the maelstrom. believing that true chaos is the natural state of the multiverse. They oppose order in all its forms and seek to unmake the planes back into their primordial state. That's a generalized kind of definition of these. These are Heligastar proteans, which kind of follow the same thing, but they're smaller, more the servitile foot soldiers of chaos of the proteans. What was your knowledge check total?
33. Well, 35 with because they're proteans.
Okay. Because you know so much about these things, you know that they can inhabit creatures like a magical jar, but they don't have to have a jar to put the other thing's soul into. So these people have been inhabited by these proteans. So you might be killing innocent people who are being controlled by proteans. You know that now. But to get them out, it's about the only way. They can't be exorcised or anything like that. The body has to be destroyed to exorcise the proteans. And once they've been exorcised, they still don't have to leave. These are proteans that can make their way to the material plane. They're normally incredibly hard to find. Nat 20 is basically the only reason you were able to see them. They are immune to precision, immune to polymorph, immune to critical hits, immune to acid. They are resistant to electricity and sonic. When they're not inside those bodies, they can fly. They have a fuckload of combat reflexes. They have blind sight. But the thing you've been dealing with is that normally when they touch you with their hands, it's just damage. They just sap the energy out of you to kill you. But they have a tail slap that is able to transcend and attack things on the material plane. And when it does and it hits, you have to make that fortitude save or be basically you're protecting yourself from its innate chaos. So when you get hit with one of those things, you have to defend from what they call a warp wave. And when you fail that, you roll randomly. Very few of them have good outcomes like the one Kevin had. Most of them are bad outcomes. But every time that tail hits you, a bit of chaos has inserted itself into your reality. You have to resist it. But they're basically incorporeal, chaotic creatures.
And but the only way we have to kill their host, basically. We have to kill their jar.
Yeah, there's a good possibility that the people they're inhabiting are already dead. They like to go inside bodies and shut the soul out so that they can experience all the things of the material realm. They enjoy the pleasure, the pain, everything that body entails, but it has very little effect on them. So you're dealing some damage to these creatures, but they're incorporeal. So you're basically dealing with chaotic undead, although they're not technically undead.
Gotcha.
Chaos ghosts.
They're chaos ghosts.
I will mentally share that to those that can hear it, and but basically we've got to defeat these nevertheless. So, and then from there, I'm gonna hang tight my bubble.
Okay.
That's my move, standard and knowledge check.
But as of right now, you're the only one that could see what that thing was. So let's just...
But it's in the same. That thing is not like behind it.
No,
it's within the creature.
It's
right?
Yeah, it's the same creature. And just if the bodies, whatever. I've got their tokens up there as well in case somebody was able to see them.
Do I know if like the main person, the priestess, if she's the same thing? Do I know that?
You
or
have to
just
roll
that
a
her
perception,
underlings-
and you got very lucky to see that, but you can assume by the way she's acting and how she's taken damage so far that she's probably also one of these things.
Okay.
So that was
That's my go.
17. And it's now that thing's go. It's going to attack your creatures. It's got a full attack. It's not grappling anybody right now, so it's The one to the southmost, it's a 33 to hit its touch. Nimbo,
What is it?
33 to hit your creature's touch.
Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Which one?
The one to the northmost. It's 22 to hit its touch.
22 touch AC. Yes.
So 3 hits altogether. So it takes 9 damage from those attacks.
From 3?
From 3. And then it's going to tail it. Or attempt to, at least. That's a 20 to hit its AC. Regular AC.
It's regular AC? No, that does not hit.
Okay, so the tail misses. That was the second 17. Then we go to Amun. Nope, we go to Blue, who was 16. That's the one that just went, right?
I think so.
And I skipped.
Yeah.
Oh, I skipped Orange. Huh? The one that's on Dorian. Or did no? It went before Nim did. Okay. So then, yeah, Amun 16.
First thing I'm gonna do, standard action. I'm gonna use my shield to just grow to gargantuan size.
Gargantuan?
That's the one after large, right? Or is
No,
it huge? Hold on.
Huge.
Large.
To a maximum of gargantuan.
Yeah.
So I'm growing myself to size huge, please.
Gargantuan's like 25 feet tall.
It's weird because you're grappled. Is that a spell-like ability?
Let me double check. Is that shield you got me?
Yeah.
It's that first I'm using a standard action. Bear can increase the size of the gargantuan. The bear can shrink nor a standard action. It doesn't say. As a weapon ability, I guess. Doesn't say.
It has to be something.
I'm sure it does.
It's gotta
the
be
Sarah.
silver.
Sin Honduras. The boss large shield, tarnished silver. The shield gives me details. Battle. Strong. Songs that shield and standard action. Bear can increase the size of the gargantuan. Free second evolution.
Is there a little EX or SP or anything
hold
like
on.
that at the beginning of the description?
Not that I see. It's that thing Toker gave me.
You can increase your size by up to 2 size categories.
Well, I can get the huge.
Shrink back normal size, no stimulation. This is where we get into one of those things where you're grappled, but you're using the shield to grow.
Yeah.
I mean, it does say no save when the shield's destroyed and you take 12d8 points of sonic damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was looking because it's an artifact. There's no creation rules on it. Normally the creation rules will tell you. But that works as the enlarged person. But this thing would be give me a caster level check, but you use the shield's caster level, which the shield's caster level is 23.
Well, that's pretty nice. Okay.
Damn, dude.
26.
And
Rolled a 3.
oh no. Might not work. Where was it? Spell condition. Oh, it's under the grapple rules. It's 10 plus my CMB,
Your
which is
grappled
16, which is
CMD.
grappler CMB. Yeah, so that's we're at 26.
No, I mean you're also grappled.
This is true. When you
right.
grapple, you were also
Okay, yeah, just making sure.
26 plus the spell level. What is the spell level normally of enlarged person.
Enlarged
I wanna say,
person
like,
is
1 or 2.
1. Let me see. Hold on.
Say it's like 1.
I mean, Kevin always says rules that benefit
No,
the players.
No, he doesn't.
Don't most of the rules
Yeah,
benefit
he does.
players?
Thought I had enlarge or reduce person, but I don't. So
Enlarged person
because I
is a
haven't
first.
mixed the
It is a first level spell, so the DC would have been 27.
Oh, cool. So I just had to not roll, a 3 or a 4 better.
What did you get?
I rolled a 3 for a 26.
Oh, so it
even
doesn't
lower.
work.
Oh, cool. What's it to try to break a grapple? A standard action?
Yeah.
Either,
Hold on, let me
either a
look what I want to
CMB
do
roll
now.
or an escape artist roll.
Yeah, that'd be it's real good. What the fuck can I do then?
Essentially a wondrous item. So wait, how is this activated? Is this a command word thing?
Doesn't say.
Boogity
it just
boogity
says-
boogity.
It's a standard action.
Yeah,
Yeah, but-
standard action.
Standard action is a pretty broad category.
Mhm.
I guess why I said that is you don't have it. You can't break your grapple. You tried your standard action and failed.
And to do a spell is like double the spell level plus some.
No, you've already used your standard action to try and activate
Yeah.
the shield and failed.
But I still have ways to cast spells as a swift action.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No, that's not. Sorry, I had a plan and now my plan just got down the shitter. So I'm just like, oh, what else can I do?
You
Gotta
should
be
have rolled
flexible.
better than a 4.
Yeah.
Gotta have flexible plans, man.
No.
Once you lock yourself into a plan and it
No.
doesn't work, then you're fucked.
No, fuck you.
Does Grace let me out? Nope. I guess that's all I can do then.
Okay.
Yay.
That was Amon at 16. Then we got 14, which is purple. And it's just going to attack Dr. Pucks. Because he's grappled by the other guy.
No, I'm not.
You're not?
You rolled a 1 on
Oh,
the
that's
hold
right.
the grapple, and he called it
19
just
hit
he
your
dropped the grapple.
19 hit your touch.
No, not now that I get my dex bonus.
Oh.
Fumble? Provoking an attack of opportunity from Dr. Pox.
Come on, Amon. Hit him with that whip.
Oh, yeah. And
I guess
I'm on.
technically I can take it back tax of opportunity from grappled. Right?
Yeah. It's a little harder for you to hit when you're grappled.
Yeah.
Oh, you're using a light one-handed. Is it a light one-handed weapon?
It is.
Okay.
Crack that whip.
18. Does a 20, 31 hit? 32?
Sure. Whatever those numbers you were saying that were above 20 hit.
14. And I will crack that whip for 13 damage. So probably no damage.
Well, some maybe.
Move forward.
And then I'll say that's going to end its attack. Its attacks on you. The white one will go against Flagros. Bite. Does a 25 hit your touch?
It does.
Natural 1. Fuck you, dice roller.
Nice.
I like this thing.
I say stick with the dice roller.
It's all right.
Yeah.
That's like 3 fumbles tonight, right?
Tax
you
of
can
opportunity.
take 2 attacks of opportunity. but you'll also take that first attack hit. You'll take 3 damage.
3 damage.
I got combat reflexes. Another attack of opportunity.
No damage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I would get 2 attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, because I rolled an 82. I'm giving you 2 attacks of opportunity for the cost of 1.
Got
Can
27.
I give?
No, you cannot give your attacks of opportunity to someone
No,
else.
no, I don't want to give
Come on.
my opportunity, my
Oh.
attacks of opportunity. I want to give 1 up to draw my sword. I have quick draw.
It's a reflex, though. It's not the same as a swift action.
All right,
Let him
fair
do
enough.
it.
Fair enough.
That's my 2 cents.
Yeah, I mean, who's the game master, Matt?
I mean, I
Yeah,
see the
Matt.
logic.
Does 27 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Dorian,
12
that would you
damage.
should also get an attack of opportunity.
Okay, sure.
Sana, you're stunned.
And it's
I
still
got a
grappling
dagger. Did I
me.
get one?
26.
Hit.
All right. What am I hitting?
The lady by the door. Thanks for
15.
being
That
present.
guy.
15.
Does a 24 hit?
Yes, it does.
Does a 21 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay, that's 2 hits.
You still need to keep them separate for me.
Yes.
I am present. I'm just trying to figure out what I can do in my turn.
The first hit does 11 damage. The second hit does 12. And you said they're immune to paralysis?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did it roll to maintain the grapple?
The white one?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not grappling you anymore.
Okay.
Does this thing have a SR? Did we ever figure that out?
I haven't hit with any spells, so I don't know.
Yeah, Sandra's not grappled anymore. She's just stunned.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
And now it would be Saunders' go. That's your second round of stunned. Dr. Pox, it's your go. That would be the end of the round.
I drink my potion.
Doesn't that provoke?
Okay.
Uh,
Drinking? I don't know.
is there a defensive drink a potion?
There's not.
Like you can cast a spell defensively. Why can't I defensively?
I feel like drawing, like taking the potion out of his sack would be like that provokes, but I don't think drinking a potion provokes, does it? Because there's like a thing. If you have a handy haversack, you can like use the move action to take something out of it without provoking an attack of
Well,
opportunity.
he's got bandoliers, which prevent
Right, so he doesn't
attacks of
need that.
opportunity.
So I don't think.
All right.
I guess we should leave it up to the-
attacks of opportunity, ranged attacks, unarmed attacks, spells, cast of spells, drinking a potion.
Well, with
Hold on. Is there a drink defensively
that
rule?
knowledge,
Drink.
there's 3 of them.
Yeah,
like literally the worst spot.
you could like 5-foot step north and at least only get 2.
If you do that, please do that, Kevin.
Or you can 5-foot step diagonally
And only
and only get
One.
1.
He
Can you
can't
go into
stay
your
in the
bubble?
square. He can't stay in the square with his ally.
Can he walk into your bubble, Matt? Or is that something?
No,
he can't
but if
do?
I go north of the pink one, I could only have to deal with that pink one.
boom, there.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So
that would work. Do that.
there is a lot
Yeah.
of discourse about alchemists and drinking a potion, and they have a feat or a discovery that is assured drinker, which means that you can drink without taking an attack of opportunity. So I imagine that because that is a
Otherwise,
thing,
you
I
take.
have to-
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my next discovery then.
This will be the last time you need it.
5 foot step and then take your attack of opportunity. Roll a 1.
That's probably gonna miss.
Get your RPG writers out there. Don't put grappling in your game. It's deeply boring.
Or make it fast.
It's like watching chess, except for in slow motion.
If y'all all kind of knew the rules, it would go a lot faster.
Does anyone kind of know the
We
rules to
all
grappling to this
kind
game?
of know the rules.
Also, Toker, we've all agreed here to stay away from grappling. I have a whole
I'm sorry,
grappling character.
Terrence. If you kind of knew the rules, it would go a little faster.
Make me make
I've been
this
avoiding
super-
learning these rules for
All
about
right,
12.
so I drink my potion. It's greater invis.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn because I've already 5-foot stepped and standard.
Now, I did say this when Nim got that check. They
I don't have a mind ring, so he
Neither,
didn't
yeah.
share it with me.
Okay, yeah, they have blind sight. So y'all all see. Them can still see Dr. Pox, and all the enemies can still see Dr. Pox, but the rest of you can't. That is the end of round 2, and that is all the
God.
time we have for tonight.
Oh my God! Really?
Oh, yeah, grappling
All
and incorporeal.
We need to have an
And math.
incorporeal powwow.
Don't worry, I'm
Hey,
about
I
to
mean, at least
cast
one
Ghost
of us
Touch.
had fun tonight, right?
Yeah, if someone might have shared it through actual speech, wouldn't have.
Did you just
Tucker, I'm
waste
having a
one
good
of your
time.
spells as a gotcha?
I'm playing my character. I'm not metagaming. He said it specifically. He shared all that information
The
through
way
the
I
ring.
see
Shared it
it,
through there, but I just thought that with
And
knowledge check,
I also drew the potion before he
Yeah.
even knew it.
which is fine. No, the only reason I did it that way is because I felt like I'd already done a lot of things, and maybe I know knowledge checks are free actions, right?
Mm-hmm.
I could have shouted all that out. I just feel like there was a lot of things I would needed to shout out, and mentally relaying that to everyone was a quicker method to get it to everybody.
But you didn't share it to everyone.
Right? No,
He just shared it to the important people.
Ah, there it is.
It's not. That's not what I was trying to do. I'm just saying I'd already done an action. I already summoned like 2 monsters from the void, and then.
Hey, thanks for listening, everyone. If you enjoyed this, do the thing.
Do the
Bye.
thing.
Snoop's done.
No,
We got one
out,
more.
dude.
It's 9:30.
See you next week.